Slightly the heavier off the ground, Jennifer, and the aggressor on the opening point. Beautifully structured point by Martina. Moved to the net precisely the right time, taking advantage from half court. Beautiful angled volley.
So a bit of a chance here for Capriati in the opening game. It was a very slow first serve, wasn't it? Just 118.
30-14.
Oh. Disappointing end to what was a terrific point up until that stage.
And Hingis.
No inhibition whatsoever for Jennifer Capriati, going for shots freely. And this is the best so far on the full run, ripping it down the line into the open court. Back to juice. Martina questions the central umpire, as she is likely to do when the ball is just close. Another cold winner from beyond the baseline from Jennifer. A two-hander. And Martina down break point again.
And there's the error in the game to Jennifer Capriati. What a fantastic start. She makes the break.
Interesting tactic by Martina, playing the first serve very slowly, often just in the high teens, 115, 118, trying to get a first serve in because she is concerned of the aggression that Capriati will have off the second ball. Capriati serving.
30-15.
Impressive start from Jennifer Capriati, going for a serve. That one down the centre at 161 Ks. Beautifully placed, sliding away. Martina hits back, takes the second serve early. Solid second serve too at 139. Sliced into the body of Hingis.
Well, what a start from Capriati. Not only breaking, but holding serve. And from a confidence point of view, that is fantastic. And also, it just puts Hingis a bit on the back foot.
Jennifer Capriati dominant at this stage. Martina would just be assessing the situation, and one thing she knows now is that she will have a match. And now she'd be getting the idea that she's got to be able to pick up her game and play her best. Martina's mother, Melanie, intense, right on the side of the court.
Still hasn't won a point on her second serve yet, Martina Hingis. And points now for a double break. Stays on her own side. Extraordinary start to this final, not at all as the experts predicted. 3-love to Capriati. Give her a huge chance in this first set. One thing for sure, Martina won't be letting this domination continue if she can at all help it. She'll be trying everything.
The greater weight of shot from Jennifer just telling in these baseline exchanges to this stage.
Second serve.
Martina won't like that call. Anything that's close, Martina will question.
Well, it won't endear herself to the crowd, which could be important if it's a tense situation.
I think she may have been right there. I think it may have touched the outside edge of the line.
Well, certainly as good as Martina is and has been, there has been times in the last couple of years where sheer power from Davenport and the Williams sisters have made her look second best on occasions. Well, as you said, she's in great shape this time. She's so determined, hasn't won a Grand Slam since here in '99.
Martina fighting back, extending the rallies, and Jennifer having to do some of the running. Martina has to be careful not to drop the ball short, because when Jennifer attacks, she does so very decisively.
Oh dear. So 4-love in the first set. 10 unforced errors for Hingis already for 3 winners, and Capriati 4 unforced errors and 6 winners. I wonder what the odds would have been for Jennifer Capriati to win the first set 6-love.
15-love. First service. Out. 15-all.
Beautiful combination of shot from Martina. Jennifer struggling, going one-handed just to get the ball back into play. Martina moved in. Beautiful forehand down the line at the open court. Jennifer Capriati is playing with some real intelligence and variety. And that drop shot at an appropriate time, an unimportant point, 40-15 down, just threw off the rhythm of Martina.
Can't control that one though, and Hingis is on the board, but 4-1 down in the first set. And that was where Capriati took the second set, 7-5. Here she is though, at 4-1.
Jennifer's game has a weakness these days. It is a slightly unreliable second serve.
Well, there's an area she's improved in her court coverage.
Stefano quite impassive as he watches his daughter. Big serve at 176, straight down the centre. Well, that's really bad luck. Baby just calling out as Jennifer threw the ball up, and that's a critical time and concentration. And the baby's just being taken from the court by a sheepish dad.
Oh, big point. There's the offender. Well, she gets out of it. 5-1.
Capriati leads by 5 games to 1.
Martina doesn't look all that impressed with a couple of calls already. So Martina's most convincing game. 2-5, but Jennifer Capriati can serve for the first set.
Beautiful volley from just inside the service line. Just outside of the service line, even better. Not great positioning, but just centimetres inside the baseline.
Oh.
Luck is turning against Jennifer at this critical stage. 5-1, serving for the first set. 5-2, rather. Ends the run of points at 6 for Martina.
So 2 break points here for Hingis to get it back to 5-3. Well, she's not going to go easily in this first set. Typical style of play there from Hingis, mixing it up, and 3-5. 2 set points for Jennifer Capriati. A huge underdog coming in. 2 early breaks. Hingis got one back, but some unforced errors has her at 15-40. There's one saved. She's won just 1 out of 7 points on her second serve.
Bad luck for Jennifer. Really had the angle, and Martina was going to have to cover a lot of ground.
Not quite.
Hingis.
So Hingis ensuring that Capriati has to serve again for the first set. Well, great depth there when she seemed to be in trouble.
As the wayward second serve, the ball tossed too far forward, compromising her extension at the point of impact. Another wayward first serve, the ball toss out to the right and too far forward. Jennifer lucky to get away with that volley. The ball was above shoulder height. It was an easy ball and really didn't do enough with it. Oh, tough shot after running up for the drop shot, and this is where Martina is so cunning. Well played, well timed drop shot, and then the lob down the line over the backhand side of Jennifer. 30 all. And Martina just turning her back. Jennifer does play very quickly.
Oh, another chance now, this time on serve to take the first set. 5-4 and 40-30. Well, stunning performance from Jennifer Capriati. She just inched over the line in this first set. 6-4.
$30-15.
Still doesn't quite look her normal sharp self, though, does she, Martina?
She's fighting. She's rebuilding. And that's rather careless, especially when you consider the predicament. She is down a set in the final of a Grand Slam. She hasn't won since winning here 2 years ago. And it's no time to be playing frivolous tennis on rather important points. And now Martina paying the price of ditching the 40-15 point with an attempted drop shot. Inappropriate tennis at the stage. This ball right on the line. Back out deuce and fighting to hold on to serve. First game of the second set. Pushed it wide. And again, an unnecessary error. That's not really good tennis at this stage.
Took a long time to finish her off, though. Capriati fighting very hard and forcing Hingis to really struggle on serve. Stretched to the net a few times there, but advantage Hingis. Well, it wasn't a high percentage shot, I wouldn't have thought, but did the job. 1-love in the second.
Seems to be quite a deliberate ploy by Martina now to try to break up Jennifer's rhythm from the back of the court. These constant drop shots, but rarely a match is won with drop shots. And usually there is a more viable alternative. Jennifer serving. She has won the first set, 6-4. Trails love one.
30 love.
Tina really feeling some frustration at making these unforced errors, which is so rare in her game. The pressure mounting because it is in the second set. She's lost the first. She would really like to tighten up a game, and there's a display of the frustration that she's feeling. And she has stirred the crowd before with these little... and they're very, very minor because she is a wonderful sportswoman. A great sport. It's incredible how judgmental an Australian crowd of all could be over a very minor act or display of frustration. Anyone that bothers to wander out on a golf course on a Wednesday afternoon when the gentlemen play, or on the weekend, will see lots of acts of unsporting behaviour. Your local tennis club. Martina serving. 1-all, second set.
Oh,
that is very close. A definite call. There won't be an overrule. Let's have a look at it.
Oh, unlucky.
And yes, I think Martina really does have a bit of a gripe here. That's twice that she's hit winners on the line. And admittedly, it's a very difficult ball for the central umpire to overrule. But the tension also possibly afflicting the lines people. Very difficult job. Wonderfully talented volleyer, not the easiest shot. The high backhand volley, going at it with two hands and finding this exquisite angle.
She's really working over at Capriati's backhand at the moment. Oh.
And that's what Martina's been trying to avoid by slowing the first serve down and keeping it in. A lethal forehand. Wasn't a bad quality second serve. There's the slow first one, trying to nurse it in at 113. Recklessly close to the baseline.
Oh, stunning point. Incredible point.
Breathtaking tennis and breath-zapping tennis. Martina breathing heavily, and I'm sure Jennifer also. Magnificent tennis. Exploiting every part of the court.
But Hingis just doesn't seem to be able to finish off points with the ruthlessness that you normally see her. I don't know if it's a confidence thing, John, or what it is, but...
Confidence has been shaken. She's lost the first set, struggling to hold on to serve now at 1-all in the second. Just pressing a little bit too much.
Talk about deep breaths. You can see her taking quite a few.
And Martina has had possibly the harder run. She had that enormous match
Yeah, we all thought the one against Serena was going to take it out of her maybe the next day against Venus, but it didn't seem to be the case. But
well, Venus, who also had a very arduous quarterfinal against Amanda Kurtzer, just didn't turn up to play in the following round. The girl looked like Venus, even some of her shots looked like Venus, but there was no Venus there.
Again, really trying to pin her down in the backhand corner. Effective that time. Hingis holds after a struggle. 2-1.
This leads by 2 games to 1.
She's trying to be more aggressive there, but can't seem to believe the errors she's making. Well, the drop shot tactic hasn't really worked, has it?
And that was a result of the wayward ball toss too far forward and to the right on that occasion. Even the second ball toss forcing Jennifer to chase the ball.
Well, we all thought it was going to be Jennifer Capriati under pressure, both physically and mentally coping with her first Grand Slam final. But it's Martina Hingis here who's really under the pump, both on the court from Jennifer Capriati's game and a little bit emotionally as well at the moment. 2-2, second set.
Second set.
Jennifer getting aggressive.
It's extraordinarily close.
And if this overall is going against Martina, she will not be happy, because there's been a couple that really could have, one that should have been overruled in her favour. But there's no call. And that's the way she feels. And
it's a big overall, that, isn't it?
Yeah, comparable to the first one of Martina's, which seemed to take a similar portion of the line. And that's the danger with overruling. It must be consistent. Now the crowd is picking up in their support of Jennifer. It seems a little bit unfair. And Martina's upset. Double fault.
3 games to 2.
Too good.
Number 15.
Jennifer really riding a wave of confidence at this point. So picking up in power, and now Martina hitting back, stepping in, taking the ball early. Weight going forward, beautifully placed down the line, winning by metres.
Well, what a big point that was.
That's something that Jennifer rarely does. She could see Martina was going to have to play a defensive shot, a lofted ball back from this point. It wasn't an approach shot, and she raced to the net, used her greater speed about the court, which is so evident now as opposed to a year or so ago. She's really looking in great shape.
And holds. And Hingis staring down at the possibility of going down in straight sets.
Hitting her legs. Are they a bit weary after all of the tennis that she's played? And remember, the week before the Australian Open, she won grueling matches against Lindsay Davenport in the final. In Sydney, and the tough quarterfinal she had against Serena Williams. And 3 difficult matches towards the end of that week. She could be feeling a little fatigue.
Oh, that was a close call. Jennifer looking down at the line. 15 all. Until now, Capriati has shown no signs whatsoever of nerves. All the pressure's been on Hingis. At some point, you would think, unless Hingis completely falls apart, pressure's going to come on to Capriati, as it did in the first set, to hold serve to win the match. A couple of loose ones there in that game, so it's 4-3 to Capriati. She's a set up and a break up.
Capriati serving. Beautiful two-fister down the line. And Jennifer is playing for the win. She's not compromising and just nursing the ball in, hoping that Martina will acquiesce. Big serve into the body. And that was just a little loss of concentration. The ball did come back quickly. Try a drop shot on that one, really wasn't on.
Oh, it's wide. That was a huge point. Capriati, a couple of chances here to go 5-3. She's done it. Fighting spirit from Hingis, but a miss hit on the forehand. She's only one game away from a stunning upset victory here. A thrashing.
And after just 1 hour, Jennifer Capriati within one game of winning her first Grand Slam championship. Reached her first semi-final when she was just 14.
Well, she's going for the kill. There's no doubt about that. Hingis having to fight very bravely there.
15 love.
An unusual number of unforced errors coming from Martina Hingis. She can't afford any more at this point.
Listen to that reception for Jennifer Capriati.
And again makes that surprise move to the net and makes sure of the shoulder high volley. Martina now trying to gather herself. 15-30.
Oh,
Not compromising, continuing to go for a shot. Just catching the tape.
oh, it's wide.
Nothing's working for Martina, just pressing wide. Melanie can't stand it. It's match point, it's championship point.
She's done it in straight sets. She has wiped Martina Hingis off the court. Extraordinary.
6-4, 6-3.
Well, everyone knows what she's been through. What a comeback.
Well, I don't know what to say right now. I think, you know, it was a little bit too much. Jennifer, too good today for me after the last, you know, we both had a great quarterfinals and semifinals and come out here today and play like this. It's great effort. Congrats. Well, I would also like to thank all of you to come and watch this finals. And you know, I made it 5 consecutive years, but hopefully, you know, last 2 were only the finals, well, only. But hopefully, I can be back in the future and win it again. And also like to thank my mom and Mario for supporting me. It was a long month here in Australia. It ended not the way I wanted, but definitely I gave it my best, and hopefully we'll be back. Thank you.
I can't believe this is all happening. There's so much to say. I don't even know where to begin. thank you guys for coming out here. I mean, this has been an amazing 2 weeks, and I thought it was good, but this is unbelievable. I mean, you guys have been great. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all the support. I'd like to congratulate Martina for making it here to the finals, and I hope to be in many more finals with you, and you've had lots of times here, and I'm glad I finally got to have one of those times here. Who would have thought I would have ever made it here after so much has happened, but dreams do come true, and you just keep believing in yourself, and anything can happen. And there are some people who did believe in me, and those are my family and my friends and my fans. Yeah. I'd like to say to my brother and my mom, who are not here right now, but I know they're watching, and I wish they were here, but we'll celebrate when we get home. And I just want to say I love them, and just thank you, everybody, and I'd also like to thank God. Thank you.